What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. Today, we're going to be looking at the hand history from our guy Dooley. Dooley played the WSOP $15 mini deep stack and he took it down first place. So, has a bunch of hands. Let's see how he does it. You guys can see well. Maybe if we do something
Yeah,
like
looks
that.
great.
Perfect. Fine. Okay, so easy call. Check, bet. Bet's pretty big for a pair board. Not very good, but I guess it's just a fold, right? This deep, king five, I think it's more like a limp. Raise, we just call. We hit the king. So I guess as the caller, you just check and you call. After check, check, the flush comes in. Got a bet here, I guess. Probably what? 4 big blinds. He goes 3.4. Open the chat. So I think we need to polarize here a little bit because he never checks back with the king, so we can kind of rule out that he has a better king and then no, I think it's a good polar bet here. And then on this
Yeah,
river,
I agree. You could put in like another big blind or so, just like closer towards like 70-ish% pot.
yeah. On the
If the
river, I
flush
think
hadn't completed, you could probably overbet.
I think I would bet around 10 bigs here. Let's see what Duty goes for. Okay, over bet, very nice. And then he folds. Okay, that's a nice first hand. Okay, the church facing an open. So little three bet, right? Facing four bet, we snap it off. Happy days. Hit the third and lose. Okay, sure. Do not
That
worry.
was that was
Do
optimistic from the Queen Jack.
well, yeah, sure. He liked it.
Hmm.
Okay, so check, check, check. So what are we here? We're just like EP. Okay, so we're not the big blind. So when the seven pairs, no point leading. Thing is, we never win with 10-eye. Maybe we could stab on the river, but no big deal.
Yeah, I mean it's bottom of range,
Yeah,
What
but you
size?
don't need to bluff with every hand that's not gonna win.
If you stabbed on the turn of the river, what size would they be? If you won't,
6 or 7.
okay.
That's what I would go for. Two easy call. You don't flop pretty good. Check, check. You hit the 9 now. Okay, so I think this is a spot where we need to bet small because the way he checks, I mean, this is probably a range bet for him and he doesn't range bet, so the queen is pretty good for him as well, so it's also a good opportunity for him to bet. So when he checks twice, I think he has a lot of like showdown value hands like an ace high. So I think if we bet small here, like 2 big blinds, an ace high will easily call. One folds, sure. I like this play. This is probably a good limp. Exploitatively here, I think, yeah. But also like the kind of board that are gonna be good for him is gonna be like low cards. And like he should be raising a lot when he has a hand like king queen or I don't know ace ten. But when those high card comes, it's usually pretty good for us, even if we just limp. So I think I like a stab here of 1 big blind. 1.6, we take it down, I like that play. So here, against early positions, I think we wanna use a lot of suited nines to attack here. I think I would see a three bet here sometimes. I think we could also call, I think probably mixing, but I prefer to three bet here. Louis goes for the call, makes a bunch of aces. So now, like in the sandwich here, I think you don't have much of a raising range. And you just let the big blind in the hand a lot, so you just call. Now that the big blind is out, we can kind of decide whether or not we wanna raise. I think I would just stick to my guns and call again. And then on the river. I don't know if I like a check back here on the river. I think I would always jam here. What do you guys think?
Bet something, whether it's a jam or a half pot, but bet something.
Yeah, flop sizing was 3, turn sizing was what, like 60-ish%?
Yeah, we're still early in the tournament. I think it's criminal not to jam here. I think this is a spot where Dooley is gonna like miss a lot of value.
A jam on the turn.
Yeah, and your 9 plays. I see no reason to jam on the turn.
I don't mind calling here because you still got position. So like if he checks here, you still got the option to jam. So I mean the turn is probably like he's on the turn, like if you raise, you still get value from like hearts, from jack ten, so there's probably like, I see a merit in raising turn. But you still got position, right? So with position, you can like, you know, if the guy's aggressive here a little bit, you wanna give him rope as much as possible, and then you can still decide here to jam, so. I think I would always jam here.
Do you get called half the time by a worse hand? Problem with jamming there.
Well, what do you think, Pete?
Yeah, it's like,
I think
I
like
mean,
ace, like he's opening ace five, ace six, ace eight,
sure.
Yeah.
so.
You wanted to say 7.
So there's so there's like 3 or 4 combos of an ace that he can have here that you beat, but there's a combo or two that you lose to here as well.
Yeah,
And then is he gonna call with king high often enough? I don't know that he's gonna call a king high jam.
I
That's
would give
why I
it a
was,
shot,
Like,
actually. Look at
that's why I was
SPR.
considering half pot.
yeah, like
He kind of
call
has
with
to call a king with a half pot bet.
But ace king and ace queen, he will jam on the river himself, probably. So
Yeah.
he does not have much aces anymore.
half pot is believable for like having hearts here, right? So I think if you want to have some bluffs, you just pick the same size. But I don't think you get called often enough here if you jam.
Let's see what the wizard says.
Take a peek.
Non-GTO line, check, bet, call,
Small
doesn't wanna call, why is that?
Small line.
It was 3 ways, right?
Ah, okay.
So we gotta pull the player out of the pot, but that won't fix everything.
So we end up, like the big blind folds, right? So we don't need him, basically. So the board would be ace, ace, king. So ace of
Yeah.
heart,
I
ace of
wanna
spade.
point out, this is, I mean, pretty awful by pocket nine. Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Yeah, he went bet, right? Bet two, call. Turn was the wonderful deuce of
7 board.
hearts. Bringing in the backdoor flush, and he bets 9, which is, this is pretty awful for pocket 9, right? Blasting the money away like this, but, okay,
Yeah, give him
so
the 50, give him the 55% size, because that's
say he
probably
goes 55.
Except that's gonna screw up our SPR on the river because we
I
don't
don't
have the
think
extra.
I don't think it
it's
matters.
it's still gonna be
Gonna be
one,
one.
Okay,
right? As opposed to like 2/3 or whatever.
And then now he checks. And then as I thought, we're playing with our ace nine here. 60% pot, okay,
Hey,
okay, so maybe Scott
Yeah.
is right, let's see, let's see. If he's
woohoo.
right.
You can see how little all in there is here, right?
Nine call, seven of clubs. And then. Ah,
Yeah, still using non all in size with the ace nine.
hey, I hate when Scott is right.
The worst.
Yeah, see, the problem is like you don't get called by worse often enough, so it needs to start using the smaller size to get called by more kings here.
Yeah.
But still, like, you gotta value bet, right? A hand like ace nine.
Yeah.
Ace eight, I mean, sure.
Yeah, I mean, ace nine's the cusp. Like if you check it back, it's not a big mistake here, right? Because you're at the fringe of range.
And once
And like
once we
people
raise,
do weird entitled things, like people just like snap you off with queens here as though you're bluffing a lot.
and that's why I like more an all-in raise, because it looks more trappy, fluffy.
Bluffy. Yep.
2-6, like that little three bet. Okay, open jam. I think it's a call. What do you guys say? Yeah, easy call.
Yeah.
Win. The church. Do you jam here? I think you always jam.
Yeah. Suited when you have a non all in size, but offsuit still.
Yeah, I think always a jam. So far, Dooley is pretty well.
Does it freeze out
Check.
or does it freeze out?
It's a freeze out. It's a vanilla tournament, actually. It's not a freeze out.
I'm yeah, yeah. I'm liking really hard. Does anybody else have a problem? It's on ace nine here.
Uh, we don't bet here. No reason to bet. We just check. Want to make a 7. Bet call. Think we just get out of the way. Pocket
Run
eight.
away, Brit.
Okay, 10-7 off. I think we wanna. What do we wanna do with that? You want a limp here. Actually, you know what? You can raise here. You can raise, I think. Cause like 10-8, you can limp and then call. I think 10-8 is the worst hand you limp call with. Like 10-7, you raise fold. I think limping is also probably fine. King 9-3. Okay, so like he's not ever like, he's not very strong on kings because he would raise like king queen, he would raise like king 10. So king 9-3 is pretty good for the small blind, not so good for him. So I think we can easily exploitatively also, and with the 10 of spade in our hand, probably bet a little bit. Really checks. I don't like this check. 9 pairs. Checks again. It's like he gave up on this end. I think like we have a lot of options. Ace on the river now. Please bet because he never like checks back with many aces. We missed that one, I think. We butchered this end. But sure. So this is an easy call. Can't really three bet because low jack, right? So just a call, and then just a fold. Oh, we made it down to 15 big blinds now, and yeah, I guess it's just a push. Get called. Oh no. Oh no.
No, no, we're
I mean,
fine.
we're
We're
fine.
fine.
We're fine.
We're fine.
We need pocket fours. Oh, pocket eights. Look at that.
Yeah. It's our ugliest out and we hit it. Most painful.
Let's go. So a little raise here. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to look at the guy and look at the button in the eye and say, I'm sorry, my dear friend button, but we have ace five suited and I don't think we can let this one pass by. We can't. So ace five suited here is like the stone cold nuts, right? It's like having two sharp aces in your hand. You just put it in and you pray that he's gonna either fold or he has kings and you hit the eights. That's what it is with ace five here. I think you always gonna four bet bluff. So I would four bet bluff with ace queen. I would four bet for value with ace king, ace five suited, maybe a sliver of ace four suited. I also like it's like the button, right? And he's big stack, so he's prone to mess around. So just stick it in here. No, Dooley. Dooley. I hope, Dooley, that you have a good reason to fold here. I hope that this guy, you know, is a net, because otherwise, I think you missed a four bet bluff. Let's look at the chat. Good fold. I like the
Blinds
fold.
were like 20 effective, so almost calling blinds.
It's a bunch of nits in the chat there, Arturas. That's what I see. Ace five suited, man. This is the nuts. You gotta four bet bluff it. No?
He's somewhat committing versus blinds. It's more scary. If everyone is fought effective, yeah.
I like it four bet here. Sometimes.
If your button doesn't have enough of his three bet bluffs, then you don't need any four bet bluffs. There is
Kind
that.
of. Kind of, but like ace five is like the hand.
Yeah, it
The
is.
hand, Scotty, that you can't
I
figure.
know. GTO, it's a GTO, it makes total sense. Saying if he's super linear in his three bet, then you don't need any four bet bluffs.
Yeah, that's right. Ace
I've
five
not seen-
here. I guess it's a min raise.
Oh, yeah, got
Oh no, oh no. Okay, so we are gonna
it.
hold this hand. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Little wide of a jam here, but sure. Ace, queen, 17 big blind, we just put it in. We went against the
Ah.
church. Pocket fives. That's a good open. So on this board, against the big blind, I think it's just a range bet. Our hand wants to check, but I don't think we can check on king 10-9 against the big blind, so we just see bet. A little bit. Dooley, you missed a C bet here. Got a C bet here, Dooley. You're gonna lose to a 9 now. Now you brought this upon yourself, Dooley. You should have just C bet here, flop, maybe turn, and you would have won. Okay, you get some very thin value, sure. Here. 16 big blind effective, ace three suited. I just think we just
That's
put it in.
jam.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just,
Easy.
Yeah, ripping is okay with like the bottom couple suited aces.
limping's probably good, huh?
Limping's
Okay.
fine.
You get this board, you got a bet? Okay, Dooley finds the bet.
Yeah.
We're gonna go for a cheeky little three bet here. 5.5. Here we go. Oh my goodness, the guy goes all in from the small blind.
On 51, come on 51. Oh, well.
Is this Dooley?
This is Dooley.
Yeah, I remember. Ace three suited's pure jam, by the way.
I like it.
Yeah, I agree.
Nice. Um. 10-9 suited there. Okay, so just an open. The ace queen, what's gonna happen? Oh, we just stick it in against three big blinds, right? Easy jam.
Pick up one more big blind than we deserve.
I think this is an easy call. Oh, I don't think this is a good run out for us. Oh, it was. Never mind. Okay. Easy 3 bet. 6 big blinds. 6.5, wow. We're a little
Why-
deeper. I
why
think
was-
it's good, right?
Why was our last one 5.5 and this one is, you want this one 6? Yeah, you want it.
Because we're deeper here. We're
Oh,
deeper and
right.
the other one we
Yes.
were like,
Yeah, yeah.
so-
Okay.
so like, it's more like precise. I like it. You can see he's paying attention. He butchered a few hands, but overall, pretty good so far. So 3 bets, he bet small. I don't think I see bet that small here. Because on our range, we have like pocket, not pocket tens, pocket jacks, pocket queens. We have some ace nine. We 3 bet a lot of suited nines against EP, right? So we have a lot of nines here. So I think I minimum going half pot, but I think I like maybe
Yeah.
either like 10 bigs or even maybe 15 big blinds, especially with queens, you know? Because if he
Yeah,
has
I would
like,
find a lot of half pots here.
yeah, size up maybe a little bit more than just like automatic third, right? Especially with this nature of
Yeah,
the
and if you were gonna
board.
split hairs here,
Yeah.
too, you need to go a little bit bigger if you don't have the club here. With the club, you are just a tiny bit more protected against runouts, but without the club,
I like
you
that.
want to go just a little larger.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's a
So
small
we,
factor, but it's there.
yeah,
Yeah, the completed equity isn't really in his
Like-
range. You could go smaller still.
Right.
so-
Yeah, I mean,
that's also the kind of board where like aces with the flush card could think about checking back and playing a turn. But like queens needs more protection, more interested in betting, you know.
but with that 1/3 bet, we still can get it in. We can get it all in on the turn if we want, and we can certainly get it all in by the river if we want. We don't need to bet bigger than that.
yeah, but the thing is, there's so many bad turns for you, so many
are
bad
bad
rivers for you, but also for your opponent. If your
Yeah.
opponent has pocket tens, you know, and you are a 9-eye board, and then the king rolls off, it's so bad
Yeah.
for both. It kills the action, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah,
you,
exactly, Louis. I agree. With like your one pair hands, your one pair hands are not generally getting stronger by river.
yeah,
They're getting weaker as more cards roll off.
Yeah.
Like a hand that had a plausible way to make a 5-card hand would be like one that's more interested in playing turns and rivers, but queens kind of wants to just like get it in.
oh, I like the fold here, easy fold. Arturas is strolling. You got a call here. Oh my goodness, what is this, Dooley? Why would you jam? What is going on here? This makes no sense to me. What do you guys think? Like,
Maybe he has a read.
the guy opens to
I-
3 bigs, he's just trying
This
to
is-
punish him, but I don't think it's the
I
right.
think this is in the mix, but I assume that those big opens are overly strong until proven otherwise. I don't like risk myself going
Yeah.
after those large
Yeah.
opens.
Oh, he gets the fold.
Some people will
Maybe
do
he
it
has
with
a
like
read
junky
here.
hands or with whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny
You can
enough,
look at this.
Dooley should be waking up shortly and should be joining us very soon. The princess is still in bed, probably.
I was on the
Um,
dually schedule today, so
Do it.
I agree. Given
Do
that I
it.
just woke up.
oh my god,
I
did
think
you?
rip
Wow.
is the only move here.
Happy days. Get it in the church.
Just do it. Just jam it
Shove in free.
and get there.
Not a great board. Not a good turn at all. I don't think
Deuce,
it's
deuce,
like
deuce.
not looking good. Does he have ace 10?
Good.
I hope he
No.
doesn't have ace 10. Oh, the church
doing a
against
queen.
that church. Fine,
Yeah.
fine. See? Little ace 5 off. Okay, so
It's the kind of thing that's easy to
right.
miss in game, but that last guy's 3-bet sizing with his ace king was pretty
Oh.
wild. Kind of
Is
stuff that like I
this
think is worth taking notes on.
is this ever a 4-bet bluff?
Yuck. Just
No.
fold.
Never?
No, never. I looked
Ever,
this up last
ever?
week because I had this
Yeah.
spot and I was like, can I ever fuck with this guy?
You
I think
sure?
the
Not
worst
even
hand
this.
that you would,
Sometimes.
the worst offsuit ace that you four bet is probably ace 10 or ace jack O. It's one of those,
Yeah,
right?
it's like everything ace eight down, just pure folds.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
We could look though.
We could look,
We
man. I mean, it's right there,
reconfirm.
right?
Yeah.
Let's see the range.
I don't think he's not like three betting any of the like the suited aces though. So like, what are we really getting him to fold by four betting? That's like probably not going to appeal with us. Like maybe king queen suited and like king jack.
Okay, so we would four bet to hit a little ace queen here, a little ace four, ace five. Little king queen O if you're feeling inclined, but not so much with the ace five.
Look at how it shifted away from your ace five, Louis.
Yeah.
To the
Oh,
four and the
yeah.
deuce.
You want to
Yeah.
check some
You don't
like
even
later
know you
ICM
picked it.
spot too, just to make sure.
Who wants to call more here, Scotty, because you're in position. That's why.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, good fold. 2, 7. Call, interesting, sure. Do we often have calls there at this stack depth? I don't think so.
This is one hand that's gonna want to do it though, right?
Yeah.
Ace jack suited, ace 10 suited, ace queen off.
Okay,
Wait, calls at 40? We can have calls at 40.
okay.
Yeah.
And it's kind of easy because there's like a couple of short stacks behind. So like if they rejam, then like you just get it in for 10 big blinds, of course.
You gotta
Easy.
call once here at least, right?
Well, I mean,
It's right on the edge.
king's the card you can overfold the most, but like ace queen will be the last one to go. So
I
Yeah.
don't know what to do now.
And having no diamond, a fold, just fold. Doesn't matter.
The only
what you
thing
think
I'm
to,
thinking about
because-
here is like we're ahead of all the bluffs, so. Feel like, and also this size. I don't think he
Yeah,
used
but
that size
you-
with many kings.
You want a
Bill-
plausible way to actually draw to something, even when you're gonna bluff catch, because like there's another card to come. A good player can just like continue betting, then you
yeah, like
hold more money later.
he's still kind of range betting this king.
Yeah, this is no man's land, right? I don't know what's the best play here.
I think turn.
Best play is to hit
Uh,
an
Do you
It's an
see many
ace on the
people
river,
bluffing
that,
for that size on the turn? Or is it more of like a thin value mergy size?
no, I feel people are pricing themselves in with like a flush draw, a 7, 8,
Jacks.
those kind of
It's
ace.
jacks.
Yeah. Like those weird hands that, they
Nines.
just,
Very frequently like an under pair.
That's what I think too, Tim.
so I think we need to
And we're just like
blast
not
off
getting a
here.
great price against those hands. And like, I don't really feel like trying to bluff.
Is this too thin with the flush coming in? Or can we
Yeah.
value bet here? Cuz I think we
We
can
have an
value.
okay price, but it's one card to come and we don't have a diamond. I think turns a fold.
Exactly.
I don't know.
I think turns the fold.
If you bet here, Louis, is pocket nine's gonna look you up?
Yes.
Like- Are you kidding?
That's kind of ambitious, man. I mean, your kicker plays against worse aces. If he like didn't know what to do and he was just like betting ace 10 for goofy sizings, you beat ace 10. That's nice.
Yeah. The problem is like if he was pricing himself in with like a flush draw here, like this is a disaster.
Yeah, it's kind of nice though that he has like nearly no flushes with the ace coming.
Yeah, the problem is like the river theory is you have to get called half the time by worse.
Yep.
And like
Yep.
you're just never getting called here by worse.
So
Okay.
I mean, so yeah, turn is razor thin. So if you call, fine, but I'm just folding.
Okay, so good check on the river. I think I'm betting for 210 here. Way too thin.
I mean, if
Mhm.
people look you up, fine, but yeah, you just gotta like name
We
hands
range him
that
so
you
well
want to
though,
call.
right? No?
Bro, these people, what is he doing? Just like barreling sevens. I mean, it was value, he got called by worse. So, okay, he's good.
Like that when the king pairs, it's a range barrel for him, right? Like he's just betting most of his range there.
Little lead, perfect spot to lead. Finds it,
Yeah, it's a good lead.
shut down,
Yeah, I think so.
got a call.
I hate these spots. 'Cause it's like, obviously you have a lot of equity. You can still have the best hand, but like, hate it.
Well,
Sometimes it goes check on the river.
I think we win when
I
it goes.
know, I just feel like I get milked so much here. I
Oof.
hate it.
Yeah, like a milk cow.
What a league
Could
right
have
there.
got hurt. We didn't get hurt so much, right? Okay, good jam. Uh-oh,
Time to get there.
heart, big heart. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Love, little love.
Church is closed. Go home.
Art. Yep.
Okay, so we wanna bet very small here, one big blind, something like that, 1.2, very good. We should get a call, nice. A little off pot here, maybe I size up here a little bit more, but sure. And now you just push,
That's jam.
well played. Oh, you
You know,
opened,
you never push bigger than the on the flop to with the extra money in there.
no? You mean here or what?
No, pre-flop. I'm sorry, pre-flop. When the guy goes in for his one big blind with that extra money, do you ever go bigger than two? I would go bigger than two here.
Why?
Yeah, 'cause it's an SPR issue, because someone completing is getting an extra good price now that there's another blind in from a wide
Yeah.
range.
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
just
I would go like in
make
the
it 3.5.
2.5 to 3 range. Yeah, 3 is fine. Yep, seems good.
Like, because of how short everyone else is, it puts them in a push fold situation, which your hand is okay with.
What is he doing? He pushed us off with jack nine, this is like,
Yeah, the pair draw, Louis.
open
Yeah.
jam, yeah.
What a guy, man.
Do we jam here? Pre-flop?
No, 32.
35, 34.
Okay, because a lot of the danger is not just your stack, but it's like big blind having a big hand behind you. And you don't really care what hands big blind has behind you for 5 big blinds. Like big blind is nearly irrelevant. So like, would you jam heads up for 35? I think the answer is yes. Bro, that was such a bad outcome for that hand.
Got a C bet here. Mhm.
If we ran that small blind deuces in HRC with a tiny set behind, we'd probably just see it.
Yeah, I wonder small.
We missed a C bet here, Dooley. Dodge a bullet, but
So you would also see bet on the turn?
I mean,
you got a
Wasn't
C
it
bet
king on
flop
the
for
board?
sure.
See
I
bet
mean, I
flop.
think jacks is
Yeah, for
the
sure.
one hand that could check. Jacks is fine.
yeah.
That looks
Oh.
like, that looks to me like a range bet board. We just
Yes.
bet
Yeah.
everything. Jacks don't
Yeah,
want
for
it.
sure.
It's just a range bet board.
Yeah, I get that, but like if he calls and then the turn comes and it's the 5, do
You
we
don't
still?
need, you don't
No.
need to
No,
borrow.
definitely don't barrel multiple times with jacks here. You do
So,
it
but then
once.
if we check back, then he knows that like the flop was just a continuation bet, maybe.
Yep,
Yeah.
he does.
Yeah, but you have like a couple other hands. Like you can also check back turn with your worst king.
Okay, that's
Like, you know, like if you're like king 6 suited or something at some frequency, you check back with some ace high, like a ace jack, ace 10 type
So you're saying-
hand. Some
So Tim,
Okay.
you're saying this isn't a range bet board, or are you talking about the turn there when you say you check?
No,
back?
on turn, yeah. So like,
On your
yeah, he'll
turn,
know that you
okay.
have he'll know that you have a condensed range. He'll know that you don't have top of range because like you're not checking back like sets of queens on turn,
Yeah.
right? But that's okay. Your
La-
medium strength hands are still quite good and can often call river.
And
You
then
don't
the
know
other thing, Melanie, is that you've picked up so much EV on the flop with that bet. You know, that's where you made all your money from your shitty hands that when he folds.
Okay.
And so, yeah, you leave yourself more vulnerable on the turn, but you made a bunch of flop.
Got it.
That's what we think. So it's not a pure range. We
Dun,
range
dun,
bet
dun.
every hand in range bets.
Listen, we are right here, broken range, that's why. Like, we have 12 big blinds. It's not terrible stuff. Like, we have full frequency, king jack is king, right? In game. So we will range bet.
Okay. We also have more junk too, maybe.
Or was it turn? No way.
This is not a range bet board.
9 high. We could probably bet here because we get called by worst aces, no?
So the connectedness of the 9 and the 7 is going to drive up the size, and I think we're going to want to do it with worse aces than ace.
Do you want to call a jam with face queen?
Hey, you don't check here.
This is one of the
With
weird spots
Do
where
variable stack, bro, come on.
this is one of the weird spots where when we have ace, king, and ace, queen, Louis says we can get called by a smaller ace. And then when we have ace, deuce, and ace 3 and ace 4, he goes, we should bet here because we can get a bigger ace to fold.
ace.
A little inconsistent, huh?
Sorry, did I not do the, should I have done the accent? We can get the.
Okay,
bigger
wait,
ace to
Scotty.
fold.
A bigger haste. A bigger haste.
Oh my,
Okay, but a different way to
So
phrase
which
that
is it? Are they
makes it
calling
kind
or
of like
folding with
galaxy brain theory is you are making those hands indifferent. You are putting them to the test with very hard decisions where there is no right answer. And that's
Right.
actually kind of like what good strategy is about. So that's cool.
Okay.
So they won't fold every time, they won't call every time, but they know that they're in the box.
I don't know why Dooley would check back here, but I think he's like timing out.
He was getting cute with it.
Gotta defend.
He was getting cute, but it's actually just a range barrel on the turn.
You don't really raise here, but just call. Check, check. Now you gotta, I think you gotta, like if you're playing against a maniac, I think you should always check again here. But otherwise, you're not playing against an aggressive player or like a guy who's gonna bluff it off. Like GTO is gonna want you to block kind of, I'd say like 4 bigs here, 3.5, 4 bigs. Yeah, I think he missed one bet here on the river for sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
open jam. I think we rumble here. Very close though. He's deuce off.
We're very lucky.
On this 5 big blind hand, this is the kind of hand that I would rather just shove and try and freeze action behind. Like
I don't mind,
I wanna
I
have
don't
this tapping
mind
range be more
because
like,
it's, yeah, you're 33, ace queen. Shoving is not gonna be a mistake, I think.
yeah, exactly. Well, it's the kind of hand where like I want to get people out of the pot behind with like pocket sevens or whatever.
Yep.
King jack suited even has a lot of equity against us.
Easy with the church. And this is close. Is this a jam or just a min raise? Probably just a min raise with 25.
Min
Yes,
raise, I think
yes, you
jam
don't really have
equals
many
here.
jams, I remember now. No jams here from 25.
Yeah, if you were gonna jam something here, it would need to be a lot stronger, like ace 10, ace jack would be the range you'd be jamming, but don't do it.
Min raise. Yes, yes. I don't know. Would you ever limp here?
Ooh, ooh,
Cause I like to limp strong hands
yeah,
here. Cause
yeah.
when you do something else than limp, kind of easy for him to get away from it. Whereas when you like, yeah, like this is not what I want to happen. But sure. Jamming here, I think every time. Oh, Dooley just calls. What would you guys do here?
It's the cutoff.
Louis,
Yeah, do you think it's, how close do you think we are to the bubble here?
I think we're in the money.
Okay,
Wait, show chips?
Yeah, I would think just on the chip, the blind sizes alone, we're in the money.
2.5 mil.
2.5 mil. Yeah, we're deep.
Oh,
The queens should be a min raise, by the way, not a limp. I do
And min
believe.
raise, you never
Even at
limp,
10?
you say?
Yep.
Because when
Yeah,
we
I
cover,
like. Oh, go
really
ahead.
quick. Yeah, when we cover, we want to typically play like jam or limp strat. We apply pressure, and when we're the one who's covered, then we play jam or wait, did I say jam or limp? Jam or min raise strat. And when we're covered, we play jam or limp because they should often be pressuring us when we're covered. We want to limp our weak stuff, limp our traps. When we cover them, we want to like always be applying pressure. We want to min raise our weak stuff, min raise our traps.
Okay.
Yeah.
This here, I think is always a jam. What do you say? We jam every ace. We jam some kings.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's like every ace except ace three type of weird thing.
I think ace three is in there, not, maybe not ace deuce, but ace three definitely. So he just calls, which is
Don Meyer says no, no ace three.
no ace three. It's a bad cat.
Do you want to look?
What a bad cat. It's a terrible cat, man. What do you want? What do you want from this cat? So say we are 10% left. Say the button has what, around 20-ish? And then we have what, we have like 17, right? That's about it, right?
Yeah. And then average should be like 25-ish, probably. 30.
Okay, so most of every aces are jamming. You wanna like spare the ace four.
And the ace six is the second most common limp. So
Yeah.
good find.
I'm looking at 5%, and it's everything but ace four and ace three.
Yeah. So you gotta
So, yeah,
jam a lot of
sometimes-
aces here, right? So not much calls with just the ace six here, but sure. Alright. Gotta put it in. Down to 10 bigs, Dooley, don't do it. 13 bigs, put it in. Come on, Dooley. Oh my goodness, what are you gonna do with 8-6 off here? Oh my goodness, limp? Limp and bet one, depending on the board.
I believe
Definitely
it's
bet
another
one.
min raise spot. You would jam 7-8. You would jam 7-8. I think you min raise 6-8.
Okay. One,
And then like fold 8-5.
one and win,
Jam.
jam and win. Gotta put it in.
Let's
Is it
go.
call? Mhm. Ace ten, no good here. Oh. Call, but
Call.
easy.
Call and lose.
Oh, Dooley. Like this, huh?
Oh,
Dooley.
oh,
The guy should have
That's-
known from the
That's
turn.
dirty. That
He-
is so dirty.
The guy, if I'm pocket nine and I see that turn, I know what's coming down. I know that it's always nothing else but a good old 10 here. Good stuff, Dooley. Good side of
Don't
the
even have a
scam.
diamond.
Ripping
Yeah, like
here.
no diamond suck out, just the clean, perfect run out.
Oh, I guess we play.
And this is the spot.
I don't
Show
know.
show their cards after you call.
I'm thinking of folding here.
Ah, Scotty. You wanna fold against pocket eight, Scotty, and pocket eight? I don't think that's a good idea, Scotty.
No, I wanted to fold against the action. Although
Oh.
it was the only reason I was considering calling was the was
You can't
With how
fold
many
pocket, usually, Scotty, okay, the way I see this. There's a relation between the size of the jam and your range, and there's no way I'm never gonna fold 13.5 big blinds with 10. This is
Okay.
just no way. So, we go. Oh my
Even
goodness.
three-way, because small blind can still have, they can be card sharing. He can have lower pairs.
Yeah.
What do we do if the button has like 40 big blinds and he jams? We follow tens down?
Would be a
Oh,
very
like it's our whole
difficult
stack.
scenario. Would be a,
I mean, especially where like
button-
if
if the
you were
button has
covered
40
on the
big
bubble,
blind, I think you just fold, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
This is
Yeah.
3 tables left, I think. Yeah, Dooley? 3 or 4.
What do you mean, yeah, Dooley?
Oh, he's not here? I swear I heard his voice there.
Of course he's not here. Look at the clock. He's still sleeping.
All right. I will
Let's
tell you,
ghost.
this is either 3 or 4 tables remaining at this point.
Okay.
During COVID, I play it on my radio show regularly. If you don't hear it from the government, it is not true.
Hey, thank you, Scott.
We got a state cuck in the radio there.
Oh my goodness. Easy fold, I guess.
Just fold.
Yep.
If you don't hear it from the government, it's not true. Jesus.
That's sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
He was quoting his opponent.
That's funny. So maybe it was final 3 tables with the 10s, and now we are. What's going on? Oh yeah, this confused me when I was reviewing it too. I'm like, how are we still 4-handed? I
I'm
don't
just
know.
waiting to break a table.
So what
Yeah,
you did, what
they were
you
still
did,
playing a
Danny,
hand.
is a pre-review with Dooley afterwards. Is that it?
That's right. Free of charge.
What a wonderful guy. Yeah, he played pretty well, huh? He butchered a couple, but overall pretty strong.
Yeah,
A
I liked
lot
it.
better than he.
Fold.
But if you turned off the VPIP filter now, you would see some things.
Oh yeah, you saw some criminality.
Some tight folds, we shall say.
Look at this. Look at this one already.
Yeah, this is another, yeah. We get to see that one. So this is very interesting because it's FT bubble and they're like 1 and 2 in chips.
Hmm,
Yeah, you don't want to rumble.
okay. So
It's
FT
pure
bubble.
FT bubble.
Okay,
Yeah.
so final table already. Let's go.
Yep.
So we get there as number 2. Number 3.
And now these
So,
are new
number
hands for
4.
me. I haven't watched these yet.
So middle
This
of
is
the
final
pack.
table?
This is
Final
final
table.
table.
Okay, thank you.
Just a call. Against a smaller bet, we call. Against this, I think we fold. Nice play.
Yeah, he also made a 3x pre. Tighter
Yeah.
range.
Oh my goodness.
Where'd they go?
What?
What risk?
What? 3? 3 of them?
We'll do Let's watch our hand now.
Yeah, we see where all the chips went.
Jesus Christ, 3 of them.
Mr. 3X did some work down there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so just a call. Not a great flop. Oh, against this sizing, we just fold.
Yeah, we have to be really careful, right? There's a 19 and a 9. Like we're clearly in the middle here, right?
What do you, what do you do
Two
here?
or
I
three
think
spots to ladder.
Jam.
jam, huh? I agree.
Jam on him.
It'd be like flourish. Maybe actually you can jam even worse. Queen 6.
I think like we jam like queen 5 plus. Like
Yeah,
queen
yeah.
5 and lower, we limp.
I like it.
Raise fold maybe.
King deuce, jam.
Does queen 3, queen 4 maybe raise fold instead? No.
Yeah, like a min raise maybe.
We need a 9 or a queen.
Same idea as before.
We might need nothing, Louis.
It might, I don't think so, Scotty. I think we need something.
We need something. Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't need a queen.
Alright, so wow,
Jam it,
4
okay.
left. This guy has 120 big blinds and we only have 20.
Jam.
Jam?
I like how our tourist is confused how we can win the tournament, as if it matters what our stack is right now. If you're alive in the game, you can win the game. That's all that matters.
Jamming?
On average, we like finish here pretty much always.
Oh, we missed somebody going out.
You just
Yeah.
need one double.
Just one double.
With like
Arturo.
3 big blinds and finished like third, so it's doable.
Ooh,
We need to bet big
More.
here. Okay,
okay.
size
Yeah,
up
one is-
again, 4 bigs.
Maybe
No.
bigger, maybe bigger. He has flush draws and all his flushes came in. He has,
He has a bunch of 9s, we cannot overbet.
Yeah,
Now
I
we
like
bet
this check
small, I think.
raise. This is the most efficient way to get the chips in, is to check raise this spot.
yeah.
Oh, you
Ooh,
saw it
check
coming,
jam.
Peter. Peter saw it
What about a
coming.
click instead? Like an 8.5, 8, 8, 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe he wants to shut him out of his flush draws.
Yeah, check jamming is not, he's gonna like have plenty of check raise small and like 10 big blinds or stuff like that. But check raising, I think is pretty good.
It's okay. He's gonna have some combo draws that also take this line that have no showdowns. So
Yeah, fair enough. Stacks are shallow enough. It's fine.
yeah, and like you're so far from first that like
Oh
taking
man.
chips from second is
Ooh,
really
this doesn't seem, even though we have this great draw.
Well, this guy's only speaks with big bet, so that's
Yeah,
all he
It's
does.
so
The problem is
annoying.
by
but-
doing it, look at how much more we can win. It's a quarter of our stack. That's the problem.
Yeah,
I think
Fold.
because he only speaks with big bets, maybe an argument to just fold to the 2 pre or not
maybe, right? Maybe.
No.
flourish anyway.
I think we start over realizing our equity once he pots. We
What-
just
what-
need to hit.
When you say this guy only speaks with big bets, you mean the chip leader or this particular player?
Now, this player,
player.
every time he played against us, used bigger sizes to
Okay.
push
I
it,
didn't know.
push us out of the pot as he
Right.
should as the chip leader. So he's playing a
Yeah.
pretty strong strategy, but I don't know what to
That's
do
the-
here. We got the
Well,
least risk premium, right? So
yeah, but you're not getting the pot odds to call, and if he uses a big bet on the flop, guess what he's gonna use on the turn?
All in. What if we hit a 10 though?
ouch, or like this is like so tough now. If we hit the 10, we're such in a bad spot as well. Are you playing against a
I think
king?
we have happy call if it's a turn.
Ouch.
This
Now,
guy's then that's good. Let's get out. I don't know.
I don't know what Zuli's gonna do. Yeah, he folds.
Yeah.
Jamming, seems good.
Jamming,
Jamming, seems good.
jamming,
Seems good.
jamming.
Could have been
Is that
we
was
were
good enough to
BVB, right?
trap?
I
this-
think it looks like these hands were all in a row.
Yeah.
Just from that.
Dooley's on fire. Oh, min raise.
Yeah, I was gonna say
They don't,
something.
they all want no smoke now. Oh my goodness,
Jamming.
jam.
Yeah,
Oh, you
Finally.
called.
One
Good
time.
shot. Good
got
turn.
him. We got him. We don't need anything. We have it, but we don't need it.
Oh,
We might have needed it.
got
needed it.
lucky.
Oh, Scotty. You underestimate the power of the Dooley. Went for the Dooley this time. Oh my goodness. Again, this guy is just.
Hmm.
Okay, suited combo, and we're out.
He can make our lives so miserable here.
Oh, limb, very nice. Limb,
Oh.
raise, jam, call. Oh shit. Almost. Min raise. No four. Do we see bet against this guy? This guy's crazy, but he's just see bet crazy. Do you see bet with pocket four?
I think the path to
No.
making the most chips is to check and turn a 4, and he puts it. He puts all his money in by the river.
I agree, plus if we start to blow the pot with this guy here with 13 bigs, he can put us in a very tough spot. Okay, so he goes
I like
one,
bet, and maybe he'll fold. You could pray.
yeah, check, good. And then three, now you're just four liner. Yeah, you gotta fold.
Yuck.
That's the problem with being in any hand with this guy, that you don't
Yeah.
just jam.
We can't beat that guy.
No.
Okay, here are heads up.
And now we're gonna beat that guy. Let's do it.
And all,
Right there.
queen
That's the first
three,
one.
Donation.
queen three, okay.
He was feeling it.
He was feeling it indeed. He's gonna feel it too.
Oh, small.
Yeah, so. Raise, click, call. Dangerous, but good flop. Check, check.
Yeah, we're not vulnerable at all.
What about like a B10 on this kind of flop?
You don't wanna start to induce, man.
I range back.
I was B10 in all day yesterday. All they did was fold. They're like,
All
the
I
pot's
get when
20,
I'm in bet.
and you bet 2?
I get traced every time.
No,
Like very high frequency.
you're running into it.
Depends
that's
on the
all.
side.
I think this is a wonderful hand, cause he calls, now he makes a strong hand. And he doesn't raise, cause this guy's crazy, he's gonna blast it off again. There you go, now you can just call, right?
Yeah.
Dooley goes for the very thin raise, which I really like here. He calls with every jacks.
You call
Calls
it a
with a
six.
Let's go.
All right. That's how
Very
you
nice.
win tournaments. When they play bad.
Yeah, a player like this wreaks havoc on the field for a while, but once you get heads up with them, oof, it's a gift.
Yeah.
What is he calling with now at two?
A queen.
I think we set up on the river.
How do we get here? 2 call, check, bet.
Bet, call. Check. I
Oh, okay.
think
You
it's
go
an
river
easy
call.
fold for pocket jack, no? You
The
lose to
diamonds,
an ace, you
They
lose
don't
to a
beat much.
queen, you lose to a 10. You lose to king jack.
You beat 5-4, 3-4,
That's
diamonds.
Yeah, this guy didn't come to fold today, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Jack a diamond in his hand. Not great.
Exactly.
Doesn't want to go home and say, Mama, they bluffed me. Mama.
Took a stand with queen 3.
Oh my goodness. Both players are blasting it off here.
Soundbite for our soundboard.
Little queen action.
Here we
Okay.
go.
Small.
That's a bet range. When you bet 5-8 there.
Two big blinds. Call. Check. Bet small. Call.
That's not small. That's not small, Louis.
Uh,
This guy's such a station. I'm not sure that I like betting king high here.
I'm with you.
Why didn't we barrel turn?
Because this guy's a station. You think
Yeah.
you're gonna make him fold a deuce?
Yeah,
I
what
think it's
are
a
you
pretty
trying
good
to
turn
fold?
to like it's a major texture shifter in all the ways. Overcard, diamond. We also pick up a straight draw and a flush draw, and we have air. I think we
He's
have to
not
bet.
folding a 9. He's
I
not
agree.
folding a 9.
He did also call jacks on ace 10-10 queen X.
Yes.
I don't think.
Yeah, you
I don't
need to
think the
barrel,
board
but this guy's not
structure-
a folder, so beware.
I'll make him fold on the river, Arturus, and if he doesn't, then it's okay. But I'm gonna try.
We just tried to realize equity with our straight. We had a combo draw, right? We had straight draw, flush draw, gut shot over.
Yeah,
So,
but the
like,
flush draw's a 3.
Yeah, but I mean, this guy's gonna call with a pair. And it doesn't matter that the flush draw's a 3.
There's 2 routes. You can check and realize and lose the river every time if you don't hit, or you can bet and sometimes get jammed off it, and sometimes win on the river when it goes brick with another bet. But yeah,
Dooley with,
you might be right. Like, I don't know if he folds river either, given what we've seen.
If you had
Maybe.
worse than king high, maybe, but like ace high and king high, you can realize and sometimes win too. So,
Spike a king, yeah.
well, even just king high can win. Right?
Yeah, like he could just have a 10 and you beat a 10.
Okay.
Right, this is it. Here we go.
Merry
my
Christmas. Merry Christmas, Dooley.
oh my goodness.
What do we have to fade?
Jesus.
Is he
Nothing,
dead already,
right?
or?
He's drawing
I think
dead.
he's just
He's just
drawing
vacation.
dead. He hits the king and he lost his mind.
Well, then we have to fade the
2x
king.
pot.
No, he
You don't
was
have to
dead.
fade
Oh my
anything.
god, he has
Nothing.
nothing.
He just left it
Nothing.
off.
Drawing dead. Alright. Well, happy
There's the
days.
argument for checking back that king high. This
Yeah,
guy's a punter.
and that's how Dooley won $5,600, man. GG Dooley. Right, thanks a lot for joining, everybody. See you guys around.
Uh, cash game study session is today in 45 minutes, 40 minutes.